Hey everyone, and welcome back. We'll just continue where we left off. Our settler is about to complete. We will take your delegation because it is free gold, although we do have a large abundance of it, to say the least. I think we do have a lot of money built up. We're actually getting 7 tourism. That feels like a lot. Is there a way we can find out more about that? Okay, it works. So you're giving us 4 culture and 4 tourism. It's actually really good. That's totally worth going to war with Gorgo over that. That's a lot of tourism and a lot of culture. As I was saying, we do have a lot of money built up, but I think I'll save it for buying tiles around here because this city to start off will be tough. We can actually probably attack the settler. So we'll move him there. It's not the best move and puts the archer in actually quite a bit of danger. But yeah, move there for now. I think that's okay. We'll keep moving south, as will you. Can get more production over here. We will have to repair the campus. Where did we actually set that up? That was here, so it looks like it was pillaged. It is cutting down our science, which isn't the worst at the moment. I think I want to keep getting just more units. I do want to build them all in Tokyo because they will get starting experience and 25 experience. And this is a level 3 archer and 25 will get half of that. So for a level 1 or 2 unit, getting 25 XP is pretty good. But I feel like if we build all our units in Tokyo, it's going to take us a while to actually, get to a point where like I feel comfortable attacking France with like solid assurance that I'd win. So I'd rather make sure my science stays okay. We do want to get these swordsmen now because that would be fantastic. That would be a huge difference in the war against France. We did lose that unit, so that wasn't very smart by me. I don't know if they would have actually attacked the settler, but I wasn't exactly keen on finding out. Now, do we protect the settler because heavy chariot? Oh, I didn't mean to attack them. They've got 3 movement points, so they wouldn't actually be able to get this settler. So they may put this archer in more risk than it probably needed. That's not the smartest move by me, unsurprisingly. Okay, keep moving on. How much damage would this chariot do? That actually looks like it did like 50% of our health. Yeah, just about, so finish ironworking. Can this archer get back into the city? No, it cannot. How much health? 48. So it did do more than half in one shot. And any other tile, I don't think would get a good enough defensive bonus. Oasis, 1 movement cost. This would be 1 movement cost. And I do have a movement of 3, so I feel like he's actually going to be able to chase me down. These are planes. Damage unit. Could do that. Would get the promotion, but we wouldn't actually be able to use that promotion just yet. I think we want to run for now. Hopefully no barbarians spawn down here. I am actually genuinely worried about the well-being of this settler now. Just because I wasn't expecting the heavy chariots to be that much of a nuisance. I should have expected. I mean, chariots against infantry in general has always been a pretty bad loss. So he's dead. We hit the medieval era. That's actually not good for us because that means we got knowledge of stoops increased. That's good, I suppose. I forgot what I was saying actually. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there. I'm sorry. There's a goodie hut still down there, surprisingly enough. Okay, this archer needs to make its way down here. I don't know if it's going to be able to save anything in time. There for now. This warrior or builder just keep moving that way and hopefully surviving. It's really bad that we lost both of those units. That's going to really slow us down in terms of being able to fight Catherine. Okay. Housing. Gee, envoys at city-states. That's actually a lot of gold. And our current policy for... I mean, plus 2 influence per turn. It's not bad, but I think getting the gold would be amazing. I mean, we already have a lot of gold, but I think we can maybe just snowball the gold advantage and use it to just buy everything and use our money to boost us, because our current production and food and just general empire strength isn't that great, but we can definitely use the absorbent amount of monies that we have to boost that. So I think that's probably what we need to do. With that in mind, I will purchase a unit in Kyoto here just to help out against these heavy chariots. We'll get a spearman. Might have been a good idea to get a heavy chariot ourselves to maybe catch up to this one and protect the settler, but I want the spearman for the strength and being able to fight the heavy chariot. As for our civic, I did believe we were gonna keep moving on towards civil service. Unit upgrades could be good. We are sort of getting to that point. 8 land combat units. I think we can get that inspiration in time. How much do we currently have? We have 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we still need 3 more units. We're going to be building them in Tokyo pretty quickly. Yeah, so we can definitely get the inspiration for that. I think a horseman will be excellent purchase. We do have an envoy here, which we will save for now, because we don't excuse me, we don't have any of the districts set up at the moment, so getting the extra envoys at these city-states is pretty pointless. Granted, it would help us get towards a suzerain bonus and all that, but I'm not super interested in that right now. Not with production. See, okay, that's an actual useful buff right there. We do have an encampment district. We would have the science in the districts there. But I want to work towards helping out Preslav here. Production, yeah, so that can really help us pump out units. Yeah, I want to work towards that. Maybe you should have saved the envoys until you can actually get the bonus, but I think it's fine. I don't think anyone will really challenge us for that. Thankfully, they have decided not to chase down the settler. If they did, I would be terrified. The spearman now should be able to. I want the spearman, not the trader. Yeah, really easily do a lot of damage to these chariots if you can attack them. There we go. I guess there's just a bit of like loading to do. Okie dokie. The trader, I don't know where we want to send that. I don't know what needs our help. That was an idiot because I just swapped those units around. So wasted some moves from doing that. Can get food from Kyoto and production to help out Osaka. Tokyo, I think, is doing fine. Maybe this is what we want, yeah. Just to help out Osaka, because Kyoto is doing fine as well. It's got a very large population, so the production should be starting to get up a bit. We do almost have machinery, so we will be able to get lumber mills on these tiles to help with production. Because it's actually not that bad around Kyoto. And I'm going to work that instead. I'm going to figure out all these tiles here. Like that, yeah. Okay, less about the growth, because it's already almost at its cap, so... Does that mean it's going to be shrinking? 9 turns until loss. Honestly, if it does lose a population, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I see you were getting a builder. I think we do want another one, because we'll use 3 charges around here. Getting more to help out with lumber mills and whatnot, I think is fine. Settler can end its turn there. We are going to send it to Kyoto. We may want to wait a turn, but I think we'll be able to clear out those heavy chariots before the trader gets there. Yes, begin route.
We are by the
Elizabeth.
Victoria.
Oh, hello.
Of
That was my best Elizabeth impression, and you'll probably never see better than that.
I say, the Empire.
Good for you. Wanted to meet you, exchange information. So she's up there. We actually are pretty damn isolated down here. We're gonna have to push up if we want to get anywhere. So interesting starting spot. It definitely has sort of boxed us into this specific area. Oh, she must have got a promotion because she healed for 50 there. That's incredibly annoying. I realize now getting into war against Gorgo will generally slow you down a lot, but I did not expect it to this extent. It's hard to see the movement spots. We did get 20 faith off that, so that's nice. How close are we to the Great Prophet? Almost there. Greece and Scythia are gonna get theirs. So there will be a pretty fierce competition for religion. So I think a religious victory will be out of question here. In terms of the settler, we do get good or decent freshwater around here. And we want to get the iron. If we go here, we miss out on the copper, which I think gives us an extra production, so that would be a nice tile. Be an okay tile. If we go here, we do have the aqueduct, so we can build that pretty quickly to help with growth. We settle here. We get the gems, we get the sheep, we get the silk, we get the iron. We get the vice over here, so that can be really like our big food tile. We won't get the silk. I think we want to go here because we can build the aqueduct to ensure that the food around there stays okay. Bones and nuisance. Alright. We please Scythia a little bit. And they've declared war on Rome. So France and Rome, they're buddied, but they're like taking on a lot of people at the moment. Which is good for me. The weaker they are, the better off I'll be. Specifically France. I did peg Rome to be on my side, but doesn't look like it'll quite work out that way. Okay, you definitely need another unit. Get you an archer. Because France's units are building up on the border here. And that does concern me. Can I say anything about them building up on my borders? Make demands? No. Does it look like I can say anything to say like I'm worried about your expansion near my borders? Because I am. This, they won't be able to kill the spearmen if I do this, and that should be enough to get it a promotion. We'll weaken the city, which is already struggling a lot. Military tactics was boosted. Don't know that one. Okay, so that's good. So that's our samurai one. That's fantastic, because we will definitely want to get that. Okay, worker. Just keep moving down this way. Production in Tokyo. More units. Simple as that. We don't have the iron yet, so I think we'll get another spearman. You can see the spearman strength is 25, the swordsman is 35, so that's an extra 10 strength. Really damn good. I think we want one heavy. Actually, comparing the chariot to the horseman. Where's heavy chariot here? Actually, don't know. I'm guessing because it's like. Okay, we can see it up here, I presume. No? Okay, horseman is 35 for movement. And then if we look at heavy chariot, 28 to movement. Yeah, so the horseman's better. No reason to get the heavy chariot. So I think, yeah, we want another horseman there. Over the heavy chariot. As for you, you need production. Entertainment gives that. We want to work towards apprenticeship. Because we really need those industrial zones. And getting districts in general is good for us, because that's half of our power, so probably would be a smart idea to get them hooked up. I want the Holu site. Yeah, let's get a Holu site hooked up. 13 turns is a while, but I think we do want to be focusing to some extent on religion. A catapult. This horseman I'm actually going to move over towards Kyoto, because I am a little bit concerned about the amount of units that are building up around here. Can't shoot over the hill there. we want the promotion. Strength against cavalry units. It already is slightly better against cavalry units. Plus 10 against cavalry. So I think having it give plus 10 against everything is good. It means it's basically a permanent 35 strength unit. Only invest melee class units. So it could be good because that's its weakness. So there's two sort of modes that you can go about it here. You can make it super strong against the unit that it's already good against and try and use it specifically for that. Which is a bit difficult to maneuver because spearmen, not the greatest movement, horsemen, a lot of good movement. So it would be hard to trap them and keep them locked in there to actually bother fighting them. So I think we want to go with thrust and work down towards making sure they're just strong units altogether. I'm looking here, +1 movement's pretty neat. That could actually just sort of counters the argument I was making for that. And whereas going down here makes it very defensive, so they would be good in, I suppose, the front line. Hold the line, adjacent units of a different class get plus 10 combat strength versus cavalry. Pretty damn good. I want thrust. I think that's the best option for me. You two will move very slowly towards this front line here. Yeah, I feel less confident with this builder going towards Kyoto. Gorgo's bringing in a lot of units. More than I would have expected, considering she's not like super far off, but I mean, who else is she at war with actually? She's at war with Trajan and Peter. Peter, I think, is pretty far off. Actually, they're both like right next to Kumasi. I'm surprised she's not defending that. She just must have a lot of military units and can spare them coming down to Kyoto, which makes sense because that is part of her power. To whenever she builds a military unit, she gets an extra one. No, it's just cavalry units, I believe. So yeah, that makes sense. She's probably got a lot of units to spare and send them everywhere. I don't think he'll die from the spearman. There's silver there. Interesting. Haven't seen that. And there's pearls. I don't think that spearman will be able to kill the scout. I'm not worried about that. Catapult can fortify there for now. This horseman will move over this way. Archer. I believe going into the city over the river, because you're going into the city, it only takes 1 movement point. But I'm thinking because if we go into the zone of control, might end our turn. I don't think this will. And it didn't, so that's good. Definitely start hitting the catapult there. That's probably the most danger to this spearman unit. These guys keep moving very, very slowly. Spearman unit could finish that off. Puts him in a very forward position, which I'm not super comfortable on. Because he is surrounded. Could get bombarded by the catapult, double hit by these, and hit by the... Actually, the warrior wouldn't be able to get him. I think doing this is fine, and I'd much rather kill the unit than have it potentially run off and bother me later. Okay. Worker is just gonna be careful for now. This trader is coming back, so we're probably gonna lose it. Okay. Is she about to declare war on me? I think she is. Surprise! I should have expected that. I sort of was. Aren't we at war with you? How can you possibly get open borders? I'm gonna refuse that. That's a weird interaction to see, but hey, we're at war with France now, so yay for me. So I'm gonna have to move a lot of my units over towards Kyoto, because with Gorgo here and now the French attacking, the spearman and an archer I don't think will be enough to protect it. You get another promotion. Are these guys allied with us or something? I don't know why. Oh, but that's my horseman unit. No, they're allied with France. Okay. Bit of a rough start here, to say the least. If we start working on the archer, I don't think that it will turn into a crossbowman. We'd still have to upgrade it. So let's get another spearman. you can start to bombard these units. Not do very much, but you can definitely bombard them. And with you, this archer, I don't know if we get any defensive bonus from the encampment. Doesn't look like it. I mean, it could just be because it's showing our attacking to that territory as opposed to the bonuses that we get in the encampment. This horseman, attack there, does a lot. Maybe not enough. Okay, let's see if we can get peace with Gorgo. Because her units here are difficult, to say the least. Make peace. Cannot accept this deal. Okay. This isn't good. I didn't realize France ended up being such an aggressive civ. I don't know if it's going to be able to move into this this desert tile and then still be safe. Because it will be able to be bombarded and hit by the cav and all that. So we're going to have to get this. It only helps against this warrior, but that's actually the unit I'm most worried about. It can defend pretty well against these the heavy chariots, and the catapult I'll be bombarding with my archer anyway, so we're gonna get that. It's a pretty decently strong unit at this point. Yeah. If we didn't lose those 2 units towards the start, then we would have been significantly better off, but unfortunately I am an idiot, so that is my fault. We will get... oh god, that's going to be a nightmare to pronounce. I expected picking Japan, there was going to be a lot of butchering. How do we get the aqueducts? No suitable location to zone this district. From an adjacent river, like oasis or mountain, cities that not have it, cities that have it. Oh, okay, so I thought the aqueduct would be able to build next to the ocean, but apparently not. So that's pretty bad. If we built it on the gems, then we would have been able to build it here and get it from the coast. No, even the coast doesn't count. That should count as a lake. I mean, it's got the ice there. I suppose that counts as a coast as well. Okay, so that's pretty bad. That's a really bad error from my point of view. Okay, quick look at the Civilopedia. That's not the Civilopedia. We're gonna look up housing. See what else we can get. Buildings. Okay, right. Of course, there's buildings such as the granary gives housing. Fantastic. Can we purchase it? It is 260 gold. We can wait, you know, 5 turns for that roughly. I suppose we just go for the monument, get the border pops. Build policy slot. How come we can't get the points towards the great profit? Have all the religions been founded? All the individuals of this type have already been... okay, hang on. Let's go religion. Okay, so all the religions have been founded. That's pretty bad. I was kind of hoping to get a religion, but I've screwed that up. Could work towards getting a great scientist or a great general. Looking at both of them, great general Sun Tzu. Combat streak on +1 movement to classical and medieval air land units within 2 tiles. And we do get a great work, which helps with culture and tourism, both of which we actually really would like. We already are the furthest towards getting a great general. So maybe we don't actually need that. And we are fighting 2 wars at the moment. And I assume they're both getting us great general points. Other option is the great scientist. For each adjacent mountain tile. 250 science. So if we look at the text here, apprenticeship is 300. So putting it next to 1 mountain tile will basically get us a tech. Other than that, we can do... here gets us 500. This gets us 500. So, in terms of our technology, we're in 4th place. Our science produced is actually pretty good. I think it's higher than everyone we've met, aside from Tomarus. How how badly concerned am I about my military position? We're building a lot of units. I think it'll be okay. So I'm gonna go with the Great Scientist. Okay, hang on. Also, it is a wildcard policy slot, so we can get anything that we really need. So, maybe we want feudal contract. Veteran C we don't need anymore. We don't have walls in any of our cities, so bastions is useless. We already have a lot of money, so conscription isn't useful. Actually, don't know. Maybe we don't get another military one. Maybe we just have feudal contract. I'm showing builders. Serfdom is good, but we're not building workers. Look, let's get the Great General. I think that's the thing we need most. So we'll go for that. I think that's a good choice of policies there. This horseman was just built, so we can go fight these units, get up promotions and whatnot. This is actually a scary position. I was expecting that Gorgo would just be willing to peace out, considering she's at war with 3 people, but she does have a pretty good spot over us here, and with France attacking, this could actually be really bad. I may very well... I am struggling on Prince, I will admit. The new game is catching me off guard, so... Oh boy, this is fun. Thankfully we do have the, Oh, we don't quite have the legacy bonuses yet. +1 experience for 4 more turns for oligarchy, we get that. And then we start working towards all this stuff. So I think we want to keep oligarchy for a long time, because we need every military advantage we can get. So this has been interesting, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you all guys tomorrow.